In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this eyeshadow look by using the new Morphe 35S Sweet Oasis eyeshadow palette. If you don't know what this baby looks like, let me show you. Here she is. And now, honestly, the reason why I got it to begin with, I mean, first of all, I know that I do a lot of Morphe stuff in my channel. Morphe for me is inexpensive. It's just affordable. I'm able to afford it. And most of the time, I like their eyeshadow palettes. I know that there's a couple of them that maybe are not all that, but I'm going to give you my straight up honest opinion. Now, I love Sarai. If you guys don't follow her on YouTube or on Instagram, I personally just love her. I think she's beautiful. I love her makeup, her fashion style, just overall. Love her as a person. She is the face of this eyeshadow palette. The reason why I first got it, to be honest with you. But now that I received it, I mean, it definitely reminds you of, like, I've never been to an Oasis, at least I don't think so, but it reminds you of like some vacation. I mean, you got some of your nudes here, you got some of your pinky mauves, you have some of your greens and blues. So I went ahead and created this look using this eyeshadow palette. So if you have it, take it out. If you don't, that's okay. We can use something that you have at home. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I have you all personal so that you can really see everything that I'm going to be doing right now. So I already went ahead and primed my eyes. I went ahead and used this baby right here, which is the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is in 01 Nude. This stuff is amazing and it is drugstore, so you know, budget friendly. I love it. You want to wait 30 seconds after you apply it, and then I like to go ahead and use this P.Louise Beige Pro, and this is in the shade Rumour 02. This stuff is really good, but I cannot use it on its own because it just creases on me and it's just not the look, honey. So combination so these two combined, this one and this one, are amazing. I also went ahead and carved underneath my brows, meaning I concealed my brows, well, underneath the brows. I used this ELF Camo 16-hour Camo concealer. This stuff is amazing too, and this is in the shade Light Beige. So that is what I use to prep the eyes. With this Morphe JH34 brush, I'm going to grab this color here called Hibiscus Blossoms, which is this nice, pretty, like, pink. It's a little darker, so I'm trying to make sure, this one right here, this dark pink. So I'm going to grab some of that. And then I'm going to be putting this on the crease. Wow, this color is actually very pretty. Make sure it transfers very nicely. I want to make sure that I stay in focus here. If I'm looking down, it's because I have my mirror right here. I hope it doesn't come out in the camera because then I'll lose. Oh. I mean, she cute. She said, "Hi, I'm Barbie." This is actually really pretty. This is a very pretty pink. Oh my. Very pretty. So I'm focusing this on the crease. And then I'm going to be grabbing a different shade of pink to go ahead and diffuse it and become my like transition shade. Oh my. This is so pretty. I mean, this pink is like literally so pretty. I've had a hard time finding like pinks that I like because they're either too sheer, they're not really that pigmented, they're hard to blend, but this one, she is slaying right now. She is slaying. She said, "Hi, my name is Slay. The category is Slay." Man, this is so pretty. I am loving this pink right now. I feel like maybe in the camera it won't pick up as much, but this is a beautiful pink. I stand this pink. So you want to keep applying this until you like the way that it looks. Getting more pigmented, less pigmented. Remember, little by little build it up, because if you grab too much, honey, boo boo, you're gonna be blending forever. Now with this M433 brush, it has nothing on the brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the outer edges to make sure everything is nice and soft before I go ahead and apply any other shade. By the way, I think this is a brush that I replaced. I used to use, I can't remember. It's been a minute. I don't know where that brush is, but I used to use, I think it's this specific brush, but it was really old and it was starting to fall apart. And when I went to the Morphe store to buy this palette, I saw it. It was the last one left. So I guess I don't know if it was like a popular one or whatever, but I grabbed it because I was like, come on. Cómprate un pinche brush, girl. Cómprate un pinche brush. So I did it. Now with the same M433 brush, I'm going to go ahead and grab this color called Love Struck, which is the one that's right on top of the hibiscus pink. So it's this, well, it's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. It's this one right here. It's actually really, really pretty. I want to make sure you guys can really get it because of the camera sometimes be like, do your job. Do your job, camera. All right, so I'm going to grab a little bit of that. Make sure you tap some off because you don't want to get so crazy with it unless you want to. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it right above. And this is going to work as my transition shade, giving a little bit of hint of color right underneath the brow bone. But it still blends very nicely because of the shade. So you see how it's nothing too crazy. But maybe, I don't know if you can see maybe the difference. It looks a little bit more diffused this eye than on this eye. You guys, I found the brush. So this is my old M433 brush. Look how crusty and busty. And this is the new one. I don't know if it's going to focus right there. Look at, and then side by side. I mean, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. So with the crusty run, because I still love her. We're still going to use her. She's still useful. Okay, we're going to let her live her life. With this one, I'm going to go ahead and grab the color called Picture Perfect, which is this one right here. It's like a fuchsia. Yeah, we're going to grab that one. And that is going to work as our crease, as our outer part color. So this is when we start darkening things up. So tap it out because you don't want to add too much. Then you're going to be like, crazy, okay? So I'm going to focus this on the outer part of the eye. And again, I'm telling you guys, we are going in very lightly and building it up. Trust the process. Trust it. So I'm grabbing a little bit more. I'm focusing it again on the outer part of the eye. She said we're going pink today. I know I have been not on here as often. I know I promised that I was going to be doing like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And trust me, I'm very hard on myself. I've just been very not mentally well. This whole like lockdown and me like, you know, going into work, getting closed, going into work, getting closed. It's just very hard on me. And now that we are opened again, everything happened very, very quickly. Like, the governor announced that we can open, and then literally the next day I started working full time. I didn't even have any time to really, like, mentally prepare for going back to work or anything like that. So, it's been a roller coaster, but honestly, today has been the first day in weeks, in months, that I felt a little bit like myself and just overall just felt good. I was super, you can say, hyper today. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw all the posts that I was making. I was like living my life. And I even had the energy to come home from work and film. Like, that rarely even happens. So I decided to just take advantage of it. But I do actually vlog too. I have a vlogging channel and I'm raw. Like, you will see me crying. You'll see me whining. Like, you'll see me living my best life. Like, you'll see me cleaning, shopping, all of it. So if you want to like keep up with me, you can definitely follow me on there. I'm very open in the sense of like with my anxiety and my depression. So if you want to feel a little bit normal, you can go ahead and watch my videos and see that your thoughts are basically the same thoughts that I have too, and you're not alone. That's my biggest thing, and it's the reason why I do it. I mean, it's like my diary when I vlog, because I'm able to look back and be like, wow, look at how much in a dark place I was, and look at me now, kind of thing. So, but at the same time, I get to communicate with y'all. So if you want to follow me on there, it's Ashley Marley TV. And we can, you know, get to know each other a little bit more. This is when things get a little bit complicated. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my eyelid area, creating somewhat of a cut crease. I'm using this Morphe M224 brush, and then I used a little bit of that e.l.f. concealer in light beige. And I'm going to use that to go ahead and I really need to like get in there, so I'm sorry if I lose focus or if the mirror gets in the way. But I am just going to go ahead and put this on the lid to create a clean canvas for that shimmer shade that I want to put in. So take your time with this. There's no need to rush. And if you need to go to work, maybe don't do this. Props to those people who like do it with their eyes closed. Like, you're just like, don't even sweat this. This is like, I sweat this as much as like putting eyeliner on. It is a fear. But yeah, just take your time, clean it up, and then we'll move on. I'm going to go ahead and use my ring finger, and I'm just going to dab the outer part of the eye. That way we can have that concealer really melt into the eyelid, and that way there isn't like an extremely harsh line on the outer part of the eye. And then back with the M433 brush, whatever is left, I'm just gonna very lightly go over the crease. That way that concealer isn't as harsh on there as well. It softens it up just a little bit. Now the shade that we're going to be applying on the eyelid to make it all shimmery, shimmery, shimmer, I'm going to be using this color called Just Us 2, which is this one right here. It has just a little bit, like the smallest hint of like pinkish. It's more like a pearl color, but I didn't want it to be just all pink, even though it's still going to be like all pink, if you know what I'm saying. But I'm using this flat eyeshadow brush. It doesn't have a name on it, so I have no idea where I got it from. I have no idea what brand it is, but any flat eyeshadow that you have will work. So now I'm just going to go ahead and tap this onto the lid. You could use your fingers, but my finger be chubby, so it's just best for me to use a brush. So I'm just going to tap that until I am done applying this where we applied the concealer. I applied the eyelid shade until like right here. There's still some concealer left, and I decided let me add a shimmery pink. So I'm using this M506 brush. This is from Morphe, and I'm going to use the color Reveal in It, which is this one right here. It's a beautiful shimmery pinky shade. I'm just waiting for the light to get corrected so you can really see the right shade. But I'm going to grab some of that, and then I'm going to use this brush to apply it. And that way we have some pink shimmer and a nice blend. This definitely gave me like Barbie vibes. What did I just say? Barbie? What? Barbie vibes. Barbie vibes. Oh, this is pretty. She cute or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off of camera, do some face makeup, and then come back and finish off the eyes. And we are back. So I'm using this JH43 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the color called Vineyard Escape, which is this one right here. And this brush is super, super skinny. She is a slim, thickety. And I'm going to go ahead and use this to apply. So I did apply already mascara, but right now I'm going to focus on the I'm going to focus on the lower lash line. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this. Wow, I see some fallout. Don't play me like this right now. Going to focus this as close to the lash line as possible. We're going to darken this up just a little bit. I actually really like the way that this looks, but you can go ahead and smoke it up a little bit more or diffuse it a little bit more. Of course, this is up to your liking. But now for lashes, I'm going to be using these Beauty Creation lashes. These are in the style, well, let me show you this way. These are in the style BB Alert. So they're very cute, but I'm definitely have to cut them. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. I'm going to go ahead and use this MAC Black eyeliner, and I'm going to go ahead and put some right on top of my waterline. And that's going to go ahead that's going to go ahead and help blend the lash line. So keep doing this. And now with this other MAC eyeliner, this is the Nude. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my lower lash line. And this is going to go ahead and open up the eye, kind of creating a Barbie effect. Now I'm using this L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and I'm going to put some on my lower lashes, and basically that completes the look. So this is the final look. I am completely obsessed with the way that this came out. I mean, sorry if I'm looking like my outfit, but I really like the way that this came out. It's definitely giving me like Barbie vibes. It's definitely giving me like I'm ready for you to take me out on a date kind of vibe. Like, I'm definitely just feeling this look. It's super pretty. The pigments on this honestly are amazing. Like that pink. And you have different options of pink, so it's not just like 1 to 2. You got about 5 different shades of pink in this palette. So I'm really happy with the way that this look came out. I feel like it's a good balance. Like, it's not too much. It is just enough. You know, like a little punch. I don't know what that was about. I'm really tripping out right now. I haven't had coffee today, so I don't understand where this energy is coming from. Well, I really hope that you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, make sure to comment down below. Let me know, will you be recreating this look? What are your thoughts on this palette? Or what are you doing for Valentine's Day? Let me know. Aquí voy a estar solita yo perreando sola, so don't worry. We'll make 2 of us. Don't trip, baby boo. I got you. Now, if you more than if you want to go ahead and see a little bit more of me, you're more than welcome to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. I do post little previews of what I'm filming, and you get to see a little bit more of me. You're more than welcome to also follow me on my vlogging channel, which is Ashley Marley TV. Now, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!